Yeah! There you go, folks. You're just catching the end of my accordion practice. Monday quiz. Dr. Paul speaking. Hello. Hello, Richard. Richard's first one to drop in tonight. Well, hello. Hello, boss. Mr. R. Double R. You don't need two-barrel name when you've got both names start with the same letter. Richard Rennick. Richard Rennick. Richard Rennick's real kind of film star name. You know, 70s TV detective name. You know, starring Richard Rennick. You could imagine that at the end of something like Columbo or Kojak or something like that. Tonight's special guest star, Richard Rennick. Mr. Kilo! Kilo H, as the computer lady says. Hello, Janice. Yeah. Hello, Ms. Duff. Hello, Mr. Mackey. Yeah. Hello, Colin. And Happy New Year. Yeah, you can still say Happy New Year, innit? What is it? It's the 11th. It's the 111. The 11th of January. Which means nothing. It's just numerological. Oh, that's good. Look. Bojaw's turned up already. Yeah, I was quite swift getting it in the post. Sometimes it sits around here for a few days. Take me a few days to fulfill the orders, but Friday night I got it all sorted out. I think I put it on the post on Saturday, so that's good. Hello, Anne. Hello, Triangulation. Welcome, welcome. Dapper, if you like. Just the standard Dr. Paul outfit, t-shirt and jacket. You know what I mean? I should go back to having proper shirts. I got all my quiz jackets up there. See? Can't see. I'll turn it around. Look. Quiz jackets. You can see them all hanging up there. Ooh. For me. Jan Durand. Oh, by the way, Sasha, you won't see everybody else's comments if you're on Facebook. You can watch on Facebook. It's absolutely fine, but it's usually better fun if you're where most other people are, which is YouTube. It's entirely up to you. Do the quiz just fine on Facebook, but that's the link. I'm just putting a link in there for YouTube, and if you're on YouTube, you see other people's comments, which is at least half of the entertainment. Right, what time is it? It's exactly 7 o'clock. Right, let's do it. Hello, Chris. I've enjoyed Friday, so have returned. Yeah, well, thanks. Feels like a lot of pressure. We enjoyed Friday. We're back just for now. We'll see how this one goes. Well, it's questions and answers. Hello, Felix. Hello, Team Pajero. Splendid to have you again. Ed, way down south. The Grockles, also way down south. South Coasters. Great to get the South Coast people on the quiz tonight. Talking about Bournemouth, talking about Portsmouth, talking about all those sunny places in the south of England. They don't even know what it's like up here. It's Arctic. Everyone's turned into an ice cube. Kind of weird. But we're all really hard, and we don't even notice. I had friends come and stay who lived in London a couple of years ago when we lived out in Peebles. Seriously, literally one spot of rain. Whoomph, up go the umbrellas. Weird. You got the socks. Excellent. Aye, Sock Splash. That was a good sponsor. We're trying to get them back. Speaking of sponsors coming back, we're going to get the Gin Company. They're coming back this Friday. So you can win gin this Friday, folks. So that's good news. Here for not for long. Oh, Sasha. On in the background. Aye, Netflix is shite. Excellent. I'll take a wee screenshot of that. That's a good one. I'll probably copy something else by the time I get to pasting it. Because you've got to paste it in a funny way. Anyway, blah, blah, blah. Let's get on with this. Let's get on with the quiz. Welcome, everybody, by name and by general application of all of you. Right, let's get the quiz on. Yeah. Please share the quiz. It helps me immensely if you actually do share the quiz. If you press that button that says share and it goes out to your friends, and if all of you share it, and then maybe it goes to hundreds of people because of that, and then maybe one or two of them come do the quiz. That's what I'm looking for. Hello, John. Hello, Marion. Hello, Phil. Let's start soon. How do you play? It's really easy. By the way, the first question should be at 5 past, so we're starting very, very soon. If you've not been here before, it's pretty simple. Yeah, I'm going to put questions up on the screen and ask the questions. You answer the questions. You mark yourself after each round. Each round is 5 questions, mostly, usually. Not every single time, but after each round, I'll tell you the answers, and then you mark yourself, you see. Honour system. The thing is, there's no prizes for a high score. So getting a score in the quiz is just for entertainment, But along the way, there will be questions. So for most of the questions, don't shout out answers in the chat. But if I specifically ask a question for the chat, I'll make that clear. And then the first person who comes up with the right answer will get themselves on the wheel of names. What's the wheel of names? I'll show you what the wheel of names is. Have a look. Have a look at Friday's wheel of names. This was the wheel of names at the end of Friday. Phil, Karen, Alistair, Gavin, O'Cats, loads of people on the wheel. Pair of Doyles right there. I'm going to clear that out now. And empty the wheel. You see? And there we go. So no one's on the wheel. Actually, let's do a quickie just before we start the actual quiz. Let's do a quick music one, right? Listen up. This is a jingle. Identify the jingle. First one to identify the jingle gets on the wheel of names, becomes the first name. So first one to shout this out. Come on, that's iconic. What was that? We'll play it one more time. Splendid. What is the jingle? Name that jingle. First one that I can see with the Thames. That's right. Yep. Fantastic. You said Granada, but Thames is right. Janice was first on the buzzer. So I'll just go back over here, and Janice is our first name on the wheel. Well done, Janice. Okay. See, and if I go up to the wheel itself, that should, you see, you got the whole wheel to yourself. You win all the prizes. Yeah. We'll spin the wheel at 8:30. The main quiz should be done by 8 o'clock, right? Anyway, let's get the quiz back on and get started. It's just hitting 5 past now, so I should be starting now. We're just about ready. So like I was saying, don't shout out answers unless I'm doing something like that, which is getting your name on the wheel. So last time we played was Friday. That's the score. Scumbag College. James and Robin, get well soon. Robin were right at the top, deservedly so. 76 points along with Karen. I'm Smarticus. I divided the scores up by 70 songs. Uptown Top ranking the top third, stuck in the middle with you in the middle there. And that's not come through properly. I should say I can't tell the bottom from the top in the last one. Anyway, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Listen, tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to do Friday at 9 o'clock as well. So there's that plus Friday at 9 o'clock, because there's 9 o'clock people who can't do 7 o'clock. It's too early for them. So starting this Friday, going to do 9 o'clock as well. Okay. Hire me for a Zoom quiz. Enter Deadpool. Not really that relevant this time of month. Tonight's sponsor is Cross Borders Brewery. You can win some of their beer. Look at that. Oh, looks all right. You can win some of that tonight or some similar beer. There's Mr. Spedge enjoying a glass of the good stuff. Previous winner. Nice work. And even if you don't win tonight, you can still go and get a 10% discount. Use DP Quiz when you go to their website at Cross Borders Brewery. Let me just you find the link in the description below. I won't bother finding the link just now, but it's in the description. It's there all the time. So underneath me, right? Okay, we're ready. Here we go. Round one is Spedge. I'll say it again. I sent you an email. I need to hear back from you regarding your jumper, Christmas jumper. Right, that's all. Okay, same letter round. 5 questions. All the answers start with the same letter. This is the quiz starting, so no shouting out these answers. Right, ready? Here we go. Question number 1. Which English author wrote the novels About a Boy, How to Be Good, and High Fidelity? Modern literature. About a Boy is one of them. How to Be Good is another. And High Fidelity. All written by the same author. What is his name? That's question number 1. Hello, Heeds of Mints. Hello, Emma. Hello, Gary. Hello, Margaret Ann. What is the capital city of Kenya? That's a straight down the line geography quiz question. There's nothing more pub quiz than what is the capital of. So there you go. Traditional quiz fair for you. What is the capital city of Kenya? Number 3. What organisation was founded on the 4th of April 1949 by all of these countries? Belgium, Netherlands, Luxembourg, France, UK, United States, Canada, Portugal, Italy, Norway, Denmark, Iceland. Okay? Just those countries. That's the full list. So that list of countries created which organisation in April 1949? Remember, all the answers in this round begin with the same letter. So if that gives you the letter, then you can guess the other ones. Question number 4. Who's the French astrologer and seer who was best known for his book Prophecies, which has rarely been out of print since it first appeared in 1555? So name that astrologer, predictor, seer. Who's that guy? French guy. 1555 brought out the book Prophecies, and it has rarely been out of print ever since. That's question number 4. And number 5, which US state is also the name of a 1988 album by the American rock band Bon Jovi? So there you go. Bon Jovi brought out an album in 1988, and the title of the record is the name of a state in the USA. What state is it? Now, the thing to do at this point is to tell me... Yeah, I think you're right, Louisa. I'll deal with that in a minute. The thing to do is to tell me that you're ready, if you are ready, because then I know to move on. So tell me if you're ready. I'm just going to quickly recap these questions for anyone who missed them coming in. This is the first round. If you've just come in, you're not missed anything. So, About a Boy, How to Be Good, High Fidelity. Who wrote all of those? Capital city of Kenya, number 2. Number 3, all those countries: Belgium, Netherlands, Luxembourg, France, UK, United States, Portugal, Italy, Norway, Canada, Denmark, Iceland. They all founded which organisation in April 49? Still exists. Which French astrologer and seer became as best known? Yeah, I've edited it and not proofed it. So yeah, Louisa. See, the thing is, when you spot mistakes that I make, and if you point them out, and if you're the first one to point them out, and if you do it before I really notice, then you get your name on the wheel. So I'm just putting Louisa's name on the wheel right now. Louisa's one of Louisa's specialities. That's why she gets on the... One way she gets on the wheel. The other is knowing loads of stuff. So you're on the wheel. And which US state is the title of a 1988 Bon Jovi album? Right, okay, you all ready? Ready. Thank you for telling me that you're ready. Let's go. Let's be swift tonight. Let's be swift and brutal. Right, you ready for the answers? You should have 5 answers. They should all start with the same letter. Here we go. 2 points for each correct answer. Did you get a letter? Of course you did. Letter N. I don't think that was... I don't think that was too difficult to get the letter anyway. Not all of them were easy. You used to get paid for being pedantic. Were you a proofreader, or were you? How? I want to know why. We all want to know why. Why were you paid for being pedantic? Was it proofreading? Was that it? Can you make money on that stuff? I think I know a couple of proofreaders. Right, anyway, about a boy, how to be good, high fidelity. Nick Hornby. That's Nick Hornby. N for Nick. There he is. Oh no. One of those guys who just looks worried all the time. 2 points you get for a right answer. So 2 points for Nick Hornby. One of those guys who's always been bald as well. What city is the capital of Kenya? It's Nairobi. Nairobi. Yeah. We had Nairobi on Street View a little while ago in the Where Am I game. It's great. It looked fantastic. Looked quite vibey. Number 3, orgs. All those countries, they created NATO. North Atlantic Treaty Organization, as you know. NATO. There's Louisa telling us what it was. Had to proofread mail from ministers and executives in New Zealand. Wow. Great stuff. Yeah, you get an eye for it, don't you? It's like Val, who comes on Friday. She's what do you say? Subtitler. She does subtitles. Keen eye. Which French astrologer and seer is best known for his book Prophecies? That is your old pal Nostradamus. All right, there he is. Well, there's a few different pictures of Nostradamus. I don't think this is contemporary. I think it's a later on painting. But this painter has captured the absolute look of, you've just said something really stupid. Look at that look. Anyway, 2 points for Nostradamus. And rock, US state, Bon Jovi. I wonder if anybody got this wrong, because there's quite a few to choose from. There's like Nebraska, Nevada, all sorts. But right answer is New Jersey. New Jersey. Did you get that? So there it is. That's what it looked like. So you get 2 points for right answer. So 10 points for the questions. You add 2 if somebody on your team is a subscriber. If you're not a subscriber, just hit subscribe. Immediate 2 points. +1 if you bother to share. All you got to do is hit share. Share. Like that. And you get +1 on your score. And you also add 1 if it's your birthday. Which it usually isn't, let's face it. 364 to 1. So that's the stuff. If you get something wrong, let us know what it was, because it's always interesting to see what people say. Janice said Nebraska. I might have said Nebraska. You know what I mean? It kind of sounds like real American Nebraska, but I know they're from New Jersey, which is, I presume, why the album's called that. Panicked and went for Nevada. I should have known it. All right, put New York and then Nevada. Yeah, there's plenty of N states. North Carolina, North Dakota, New Jersey. They're from New Jersey. That's where the band is from. Nick, not heard the author before. Very successful. Kind of like, it was around the same time that they invented the term chick lit, but this was for boys because he wrote about football and record collecting. It's kind of lad culture, but able to read. Lads who were able to read sentences. I think I read Fever Pitch and I got a bit bored with it. A long time ago. Right. One of us went to high school in the birthplace of Nostradamus. Where was he born? Because I don't know that. I'm going to quickly look it up. Let's see. Nostradamus. Full name, Michel de Nostradam. French astrologer, seer. Saint-Rémy de Provence, in Provence. And he died in Provence. Did he live there the whole time? He studied at the University of Avignon. He was expelled from the university after his work as an apothecary was discovered. And that was because that was a manual trade which was forbidden by the university. I might read that whole page. That sounds quite interesting. Salon de Provence. Bruce Springsteen's also from there. Aye, what? Salon de Provence. Oh, you mean New Jersey? Yeah, there's a lot of people from New Jersey. Tony Bennett, Blondie, all sorts. Chicken and yellow bean sauce, prawn fried rice. Oh, come on! Too much. Okay. Have I got an extra point question for you, or a get on the wheel question? Let me just see if I've got something. Wait, name any other book by Nick Hornby. How about that? First person to name another book by Nick Hornby that wasn't in the question. We'll get a name on the wheel. Let's have a look. And I don't know. I'm just looking it up here. Right, I've got his bibliography in front of me. And the range, long way down, high fidelity. Did I not say high fidelity in the question? No, I did. I said it in the question. A long way down, though, 2005. I didn't say that. And that was Chris M. Nice work, Chris. You're on the wheel. Okay. Try to do one after each round. I don't always get there, but try to do one of those after each round. So Chris M gets his name on the wheel. Very good. For A Long Way Down. A dark comedy playing off themes of suicide, angst, depression, and promiscuity. Jesus Christ. Right, okay. Let's move on. Picture round. Let's get straight into it. Picture round. Five pictures. Just answer the questions. Here we go. Number one is TV comedy. 2 points here. So 1 point for each part. 1 point, name the show. And the other point, name the character. It's a television comedy, first broadcast 2001. Okay, so name the show for 1 point and name the character for another point. Chris says it's a great read, A Long Way Down, despite that slightly terrifying introduction that's about suicide and angst. Here's all his novels: High Fidelity, About a Boy, How to Be Good, A Long Way Down, Slam, Juliet, Naked, Funny Girl, and Just Like You. Yeah, it's about time I wrote a novel. I've kind of got an outline of a novel. I'll tell you about it later. I'll get your critique of the idea. Right, okay, Google images search. So I was searching something one day and I go, the biggest, and of course, Google likes to give you suggestions. So the question here is fill in any of the words that I've blanked out, any one of them. Only give one answer. But you're trying to get one of the answers that's those five. So you don't have to get them all. The biggest something in the world. What are people going to be searching for on Google Images? So just think of one answer. Don't come up with a list of answers. Decide on one answer. And if it's one of the five, you'll get the points. Okay? Number 3. Oh, Sultan. This is one of the richest guys in the world. He's worth an estimated 20 billion US dollars, although that is a slightly old estimate. But, you know, what country is he the Sultan of? And he is also the Prime Minister of. And he's a bad bastard. So the Sultan of somewhere. $20 billion in the bank. He's the Sultan, and just to make sure, he's also the Prime Minister. Which country is he the Sultan of? Right, number 4 is which city was the scene of this news story in June 2020? June 2020. That's a fairly enduring image of the top news story of that day. But which city did that happen in? Okay. And number 5 is national symbols. So this is the coat of arms of which country? Is it Australia, Estonia, or Portugal? 3 fantastic countries, but which one does this coat of arms belong to? Australia, Estonia, or Portugal? Got the 3 lines there, just like England, but it's not England. Right, tell me when you're ready, and I'll give you the answers. I'll do a quick recap. So 1 point for the show, 1 point for the character. Name any of these, the biggest something in the world. What are people searching for? Decide one answer. And if it's any one of the 5, then you get the points. Sultan of where? $20 billion. Prime Minister and Sultan. And he's a terrible person. Which city was the scene of this news story? June last year. And Australia, Estonia, or Portugal, whose coat of arms is on display? Okay, right, lots of you are ready. Ready. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Louisa. Thank you, Richard, Jonathan, John, and Pajero. 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 What does pajero mean? I'm sure it means something. It's not rude, is it? Right. There we go. Cunning linguists down in the Heeds of Mints team. Over in the Heeds of Mints team. Down. That might have been a slip of the tongue. I meant over because they're on the West Coast. They know their etymologies, put it that way. Right. And their linguistic alternatives. Right, picture round answers. Here we go. Hello, Barclay. Right, 1 point for each of these. 1 point for Phoenix Knights. That's the show. 1 point for Brian Potter. That's the name of the character. I would have got the Phoenix Knights, but I didn't know the character. So maybe they're the same. So 1 point for each part of that question. It is a bit rude. Yeah, I wondered. I must look that up and find out what it is when I keep saying pajero. Name any of the 5 missing words. Right. Here's what people are searching for. This is what they want to see. Remember, it's Google Images. It's pictures, right? They want to see the biggest snake in the world. Biggest snake in the world. I might have been one of those people that's done that search. Biggest house in the world. Not interested. Biggest fish in the world. Aye, fair enough. Biggest ship in the world. Not so interested. And biggest cat in the world. I think out of those, I'd like to see the biggest snake in the world. But it doesn't matter which one you got. If you got any one of those answers, pardon me, any one of those answers, then you get 2 points. Okay? Mr. Doyle went for cat. Nice work. Right, this guy's the Sultan of Brunei. Sultan of Brunei. Introduced legislation 2005, I think. Not allowed to be gay anymore. Right? You get that's punishable by death. So he's a terrible person. Ooh, Mario went for cake. Could have been. Put feet, biggest spider. Oh, aye. That's we want to see that. We want to see the biggest spider in the world. So Sultan of Brunei. That was in Bristol. Right, obvious question to get you on the wheel. What was the name of the guy who they were throwing into the harbour? Statue of a guy. That's right. Yeah, nicely anticipated from the Spedge. Edward Colston. Perfect. I think you might have anticipated that one. The speed that came through. So nicely done. Is it 2 points total for question number? Yeah, it's 2 points total for question number 1. 1 point for each part. So it's still 10 out of 10 for the round. And that was Bristol, of course. And the last one is Estonia. Natalie was just behind you. Oh, wait. All right. Yeah, that's the Spedge house. House of Spedge. Phil was just behind the both of you. Mr. Mackey was just behind the both of you. But it was a Spedge joint, that one. Right, okay, there's the answers for the whole round. Phoenix Knights and Brian Potter. Eddie won of Snake, House, Fish, Ship, Cat. Brunei, and Bristol, and Estonia. Yay! Full marks for Colin F. The F stands for full marks. Okay. Here's another question to get on the wheel. Straightforward geography question. Which island includes the country of Brunei? Or just full. First person to tell me that. What's the island that includes the country of Brunei? Brunei is a small country on a large island. What is the name of the island? Yes, I knew somebody would know that. So a straightforward geography one. Borneo is correct. I think that was the second time you put it. First time you put it, you were first. So Gary is correct there. Nice work, Gary. By the way, your meteorite was going in the post today. If you know what I mean. It's not even if you know what I mean. That's not a euphemism. There's literally a meteorite going in the post to Gary today. Don't they shrink heads there? No, that's Aberdeen you're thinking of. Sound round, right? Okay, it's a straightforward Dr. Paul music round tonight. So here we go. That's your options. I'm going to play 5 bits of music and you have to pick out the correct artists. That's all you got to do. So listen to these and write down the 5 right answers. You ready? I think I'm ready. Here we go.
I'm the urban spaceman, baby. I'm making out. I'm all about. You give me one good reason to leave me. I'll give you 10 good reasons to stay. You're the only one I believe in. I'll be hurt if you walk away. Too many broken hearts in the world. There's too many dreams can be broken in two. Take me to church, I worship like a dog at the shrine of your life. I'll tell you my sins and you can sharpen your knife. Offer me that deathless death, the good God, let me give you my life. Take me to church.
Well, there was some moments of complete genius interspersed with slivers of boredom. But overall, I thought it was good quality music round. I'm going to play it one more time. Tell me if you're ready. But I'm going to play it one more time. It's always worth playing it a second time for anybody who missed anything. So here they are again. Remember, all the answers are over there on that list. Just pick out the right answers.
I'm the urban spaceman, baby. I'm making out. I'm all about. You give me one good reason to leave me. I'll give you 10 good reasons to stay. You're the only one I believe in. I'll be hurt if you walk away. Too many broken hearts in the world. There's too many dreams
last one. Right, okay. You all ready? Some of you said you were ready after the first pass. No one else saying anything. I just about pulled the computer over there, dancing to number whatever it was. Is it 2? Aye, number 2. Absolute banger. Right, okay. I'll tell you the answers. I think you're all ready. It's maybe just taking a few seconds for your... Yeah, there we go. Aye, I know it's ready and jet. Fardig. Ready and jet. I know it is, because you told me the other night. I retain it. I've got it. Sometimes it does take me a while. Too many broken hearts in the world, so I just stick 'em with super glue. As we used to sing when we were kids. Does it work? Right, okay. Here we go. Down round answers. Right, the first one was the Bonzo Dog Band, right? Kind of comedy slash jazz slash avant-garde band. 60s, you know, and 70s. Isn't it the Bonzo Dog Doodah Band? I was wondering that myself, Nick. I think they use different names at different times. So I'm just going to look up for this particular record, which was called the Urban Spaceman. Bonzo Dog Doodah Band's most successful single. Actually, you know where to look it up is Every Hit. That's good. Everyhit.com. Title of the song, Urban... Oh no, it's I'm the Urban Spaceman. I'm the Urban... Bonzo Dog Doodah Band. Yeah. I think they use the different names at different times, but it seems to be Doodah for this one. So tell you what, Nick, I'll put you on the wheel for that, because that's should be Doodah. Anyway, you all know it was the right thing. Doodah was one of their songs. Well, yeah, I think they were called the Bonzo Dog Band at different times and the Bonzo Dog Doodah Band at other times, depending on how they were feeling, you know. Number 2 was Jason Donovan, probably the greatest record ever made. Number 3 was Whitney Houston. It's all right. Number 4 was a 3-minute silence by a person called Hosier. And the last one, Focus. Absolutely amazing. The song was called House of the King. Right. We've got a bonus question for this round. Which TV comedy used that Focus song as its theme tune? That last one, number 5. It's called House of the King. And it was fairly modern in my terms. Comedy. 2006. 2006 it was on TV. No, not MASH. That's it. I knew somebody would know it. Saxondale is correct. Yeah, it was Steve Coogan show. So John Mackey gets on the wheel for that. The song's called House of the King. And it's called Focus, Dutch 70s prog rock band, and it was indeed Saxondale. He played a roadie, I think, or somebody who'd been involved in music. It's one of Steve Coogan's characters, which fits into the file of not quite as good as Alan Partridge. Yeah, right, okay. Well done, Jock. You're on the wheel. Let's move on. We have a crypto. I'm going to give you a cryptic clue. And you've got 60 seconds to solve it. Do not shout out the answer for this one in the chat. If you think you've got it, you can tell us that you're ready. Just say that you're ready. But everybody gets 60 seconds, so don't shout it out. And here we go. You're looking for a 60s film, the title of something that is a film in the 60s and a song in the 90s. And it's like a crossword clue, slightly cryptic. So here we go. Time should start counting down. There it goes. Right. Porridge in glittering Big Apple landmark. Looks like I'm just getting the scores in for the music round. 6s and 8s. There's a 10 for the Heeds of Mints. Felix didn't get Whitney. I wonder if he went for the Fugees for that one. Probably. Anyway, here's the crypto. So we're down to 35 seconds now. Porridge in glittering Big Apple landmark. And the 928, that's the number of letters in each word that you're looking for. So it's, I wondered if anyone would actually, Marion. I say you got it without seeing the words, without seeing the clue, just from the 60s film, 90s song. I wondered if anybody would. Wondered if it was slightly too much of a clue. But 10 seconds to go. It was a number 1 in the 90s. The song was. Lots of you have got it. And time's up. So I'm going to show you the answers now. If you got this, before I show you the answer, 3 points you get for solving this. The right answer is breakfast at Tiffany's. Okay. Porridge for breakfast, glittering Big Apple landmark. So Big Apple is New York. Tiffany's is a shop. It's just a shop, but it's a landmark. And glittering, of course, because they sell jewellery. I've never seen the film. And I always just assume that it's going to be like bacon, black pudding, sausage, beans, egg on a plate, but like on top of a counter where there's diamonds and stuff like that. I've said this before, I think someone told me. She has coffee or something like that, or a breakfast bun looking through the window at Tiffany's. Yeah, Deep Blues. All right, you're anticipating the question. No, I'm not going to answer that. I'm not going to ask that. Yeah. I thought some of you would. Anyway, you had 3 points on for that. I don't think I've got a supplementary question for that, so we'll just carry on. Right, long list. I haven't really done. This is a bit like Blanco, but without the blanks, if you know what I mean. This round is just one question. You've got to come up with the answers. And then I'll show you the answers. And then you mark yourself. So you come up with 10 answers, right? There was a survey in 2018, and it asked the British public, what's your favourite superhero? Or who is your favourite superhero? So what were the top 10 answers? That's it. Try and write down 10 superheroes you think might be on this list. And when you're ready, tell me that you're ready, and then I'll show you the list. Yeah, I didn't think they would have a restaurant there. I know it's a jewellery shop. It's just the image in my head. A big greasy, dirty, full breakfast, but on a glass cabinet with somebody really posh behind going, if you have to ask how much it is, you can't afford it. So Deep Blue something beat me to it. I wasn't going to ask that anyway. That was a bit too obvious as a supplementary question. Anyway, so this isn't a blanco. I'm not showing you a list of. I'm not showing you a list of first letters or anything like that. Just try and come up with a list. Tell me when you're ready, when you've got 10. I'm going to give you a bit of a clue. 9 of the superheroes on this list are from DC Comics or Marvel Comics. Most of them are DC and Marvel. There's one other character, and that belongs to King Features, I think they're called, publishing place in America. It's a cartoon character from the 30s originally. That's the other one on the list. So all the characters on this list are DC Comics or Marvel Comics, and they are overwhelmingly male. Not all male, but overwhelmingly male. Okay, Mr. Doyle's ready. Mr. Doyle is right enough. A question just for Jono. He's got all the outfit. Yeah, he's a superhero type person. I don't know where that photo is from. It's just, I searched superheroes today on Google Images, and that's what I found. It's a great picture. Some sort of cosplay type situation. Sometimes cosplay looks a little bit rubbish, but they're kind of doing poses there. They look all right. See, I don't understand superheroes. Right, say you had superpowers, yeah? Say you suddenly somehow got superpowers, fly or turn things into metal or whatever it is. Surely your first instinct wouldn't be, right, what's my costume going to be? I mean, I know it doesn't make sense. I know it's just fun. But I don't think I can get past the fact that they have costumes. Costumes, you know. Like, I'm going to go and save someone. But first I must change. Janice is ready. And I said, what about breakfast at Tiffany's? I hate that song. And she says, I think I remembered the film. And I said, we both kind of liked it. I looked at the Wikipedia page of that song when I was putting this together earlier today. And it says the song is written from the point of view of a man who's having a bad relationship with a girlfriend. He's about to split up and he's desperately trying to think of things that they've got in common so that they don't split up. So it's all about desperation. Went to number 1. What does that say? That's one of my karaoke songs. There's just something about it grinds my gears. I can't even put my finger on it, why I don't like it. Might be that little guitar bit. Drives me nuts. Yeah. It's about time we got a bit of fundamentalism on the quiz. 875 billionaires in the world and none became a superhero. Let's kill their parents. Right, Heeds and Mints are not allowed to ask this, but who played Cooperman? That's a question to get on the wheel just while we're about to reveal the answers for this one. Just a meantime question to type in the answer. Who was Cooperman? Heeds and Mints are not allowed to answer this because you came up with the inspiration. It's an old TV character. If there's any kids in, you won't know. It's before your time. Yeah, there we are. Russ Abbott. That's the one. Oh, it's Mr. Mackey. So that's you on the wheel for a second time. Nice work, Jock. Russ Abbott. Amazing. Yeah. Deal with it. And that was not Tommy Cooper. I thought you did, actually, Richard, and you were first. So I'm going to put you on as well. Okay. It was enough away from Abbott. Make me think, right, that's not right. But then thinking about it, it's like, yeah. You did put it right. So Richard and John both get on the wheel for there. Look, you know what, Big Heeds and Mints, I'll put you on the wheel for inspiring the question. How about that? There you go. That's fair. Right. Time for the answers for this one. Well, yes, exactly. And that's just popped up there just as I was saying that. So yeah, no, that's fair enough. Right. Okay. Here come the answers for this. You give yourself 1 point per correct answer here. Okay. So there's the question again, but here come the answers. There we go. So you score 1 point for each of these that you wrote down. Batman, God knows why. Terrible character. Number 2, Superman. It's obvious. He's a good superhero. Number 3, Spider-Man. Another one I don't really understand. Number 4, Wonder Woman. Yeah. Number 5, The Incredible Hulk. I mean, the Hulk's pretty funny. Number 6, Iron Man. That's billionaire stuff, isn't it? Number 7, Wolverine. Wolverine. I think he's the guy with knives coming out his arms. Thor. Literally the god of thunder. Flash Gordon, that's the odd one out from the DC and Marvel sort of dominance of the list. Flash Gordon. Obviously the best superhero ever. And number 10, Captain America. A complete wanker. Didn't get Flash. Yeah, well, I think Flash is a difficult one to get. I did give that clue that there was one that was from outside that, and outside the DC and Marvel thing, and also that it was originally a cartoon strip, comic strip in the 1930s. So that went for Any Man instead of Flash Gordon's Live. Any Man. Is that a character? Any Man. Any Man. Went for Deadpool, not Flash Gordon. Is Deadpool not DC? All right, you're just going for them all. Is Deadpool or is Deadpool Marvel? I don't know. Or is it neither? It's Marvel. Marvel Comics. Deadpool. Yeah, that's right. Blunder Woman. There is another follow-up question. Who was Blunder Woman? Next to who played what was the name of the actress who played Blunder Woman next to Cooperman? Nick, I'll put you on the wheel for inspiring that question. Who was Blunder Woman? Cooperman and Blunder Woman. Yeah, well, yeah, that's right. Oh, no, obviously, Nick, you can't answer. You get your name on the thing. No, not Kathy Burke. Right. Caroline was before Colin. She said Stella Emberg, and Colin Mill got it right with Bella Emberg. So I'll put you both on the wheel. I'm being super extra, loads of people on the wheel tonight. Right. So Caroline just about got it right. Caroline Thompson is on the wheel, and Colin Millman's the first one to get it properly correct. Nick, you get on the wheel anyway for inspiring the question, right? Yeah. I mean, I'll put you on the wheel, Caroline. You're obviously got the right thing, so it's cool. Right, Bella Emberg, yes. Glory days. Right, okay, you all got your marking done for that one. Let's move on. Oh, it's time for Where Am I? 10 to 8. We're not doing too bad for time. Right, we're gonna do Where Am I? First one to shout out where we are will get their name on the wheel. Okay. So I'm just gonna see which one I'm gonna do. I'll do this one. Let me see. Got a few lined up. So I'll go for this one. So you got to say the name of the city that we're in, and here we are. Where am I? Not your usual. That place is called. Now, what kind of place are we? Let's go along here a bit. What's that? Big towery thing. Blues there. Not much going on at street level. Quite a few bicycles. Lots of bicycles. Yeah, we've got right answer. It's Derek's game. Derek knows how to play this game. Oh, hang on, but where are you first? It is Copenhagen. Let's see. Auckland. The first answers were Auckland, Glasgow, Madrid, Bristol, Dublin, Vienna, Paris, and then Derek got Copenhagen. Copenhagen or Copenhagen, however you want to say it. Yeah, it's Copenhagen. Look, there's the boozer. Chez Elaine. Let's get wrecked in Chez Elaine. Is that a pub? I don't know. Looks like a few pubs about. What's that? My Fair Ladies. Not sure what that is. Looks quite nice. Yeah. Yeah, that's a different day. Nice weather. Oh, Grand Theatret. Tattoo shop? Nah, no thanks. Don't want any tattoos. Right, anyway, Derek, you're on the wheel. Lucky guess, says Derek. Aye, right. Aye, sure. I think what it is, Derek, is that you know everything about these places. I think that's what it is. I don't think it was a lucky guess. I think you actually know everything. You're absolutely the best at Where Am I out of our regular players. Grand Theatret. Like, there's people. What are they doing? Having a drink? Oh, yes. Coffee first, but later on. So. What's a pub? Yeah, I know. £10 a pint? No. See, in places where it's £10 a pint, I reckon if you just go to the newsagent or the mini market, you get 3 of them and a multi-pack. Go and sit on a park bench. That's the game. Right. Let's say goodbye to. Where am I just now? We might fit a little bit more in later on. We'll see how we go. We'll after the main quiz is finished, which is 2 more rounds. We'll do games for names, and that'll be a chance to play a few more games. Might do Kazula Palooza tonight. Might do Where Am I? Might do Hangman. We've got all of that stuff is ready. Be up to you which one we do. So back to the main quiz. 2 rounds to go. Where am I? Where's the dock? There I am in Copenhagen. There we go. Right. Right, 50-50, easy round. Well, easy concept anyway. Not necessarily easy questions, but easy round. Right, paint. Who painted the Sistine Chapel? Was it Leonardo da Vinci or Michelangelo? Straightforward Renaissance question. Leonardo da Vinci or Michelangelo? Who painted the Sistine Chapel? The famous bit on the roof, you know. That's question number 1. 50-50 is just pick the right answer. Yeah, multiple choice, really. Real name. Who of these musicians, whose real first name is Tracy? Is it Ice-T, the rapper, or Meat Loaf, the rocker? Okay, so whose real first name is Tracy? Is it Ice-T or Meat Loaf? Number 3. Nuclear shutdown. Which animals shut down the Oskarshamn nuclear power station in Sweden in 2013? Yeah, I might do a little music thing in a minute. So what kind of animals shut down an entire nuclear power station in Sweden 2013? Was it jellyfish or was it seagulls? Number 4, which country includes a famous motor racing circuit named Imola? I-M-O-L-A, Imola. Is that in Belgium or Italy? So that's sporting venues. And the last question in this round, number 5, for which 2002 film did Michael Caine earn an Academy Award, an Oscar, nomination for playing a character called Thomas Fowler? Cider House Rules or The Quiet American? Right, that's the 5 questions. Pick a correct answer. Pick 5 correct answers and tell me when you're ready. I'll go over them one more time. So, who painted the Sistine Chapel? Da Vinci or Michelangelo? Whose real name is Tracy? Is it Ice-T or Meat Loaf? Number 3, who shut down the Oskarshamn nuclear power station? Was it a bunch of jellyfish or a squad of seagulls? Imola, I-M-O-L-A, racetrack is in Belgium or Italy. And the last one, Michael Caine, Academy Award nomination, 2002. What was the film? Was it The Cider House Rules or The Quiet American? You all ready? Karen's ready. Simon's ready. John's ready. Chris M is ready. Mr. Rennick is ready. Richard Rennick ready. Good. Yeah, nice quick round that one. Lots of you are ready. I'm going to assume that you are all ready, so let's do it. 50-50. There's not a lot of thinking in the 50-50 round, just about choosing. Okay, Sistine Chapel, that was your old palace. Ready for the answers now? Remember, 2 points for, pardon me, 2 points for a correct answer. Again, Michelangelo. That's your Sistine Chapel geezer. All that stuff. 2 points for Michelangelo. Number 2, first name Tracy. That is Ice-T. There he is, Tracy Marrow, I think he's called, or Morrow. Ice-T. 2 points for Ice-T. Who shut down the nuclear power station? It was the jellyfish. They blocked the sort of outflow. I'm not technical, you know what I mean? But there's like the water's got to come out into the sea, the water for cooling or something like that, and all the jellyfish like that until it was all covered like this. And then they had to, I don't know what they did. Maybe put a load of Jif or Daz down and it went, got rid of them. I don't know. Don't know how they solved it. There they are. Spooky looking things, huh? Imola is in Italy. 2 points for that. I have the San Marino Grand Prix there, but it's actually in Italy. And the side of house rules, the Quiet American. Thomas Fowler, played by Kane. That was the Quiet American. Bonus question to get on the wheel. What country was that film set in? The Quiet American was set in which country? 10 out of 10 for the Duff. 10 out of 10 for the Mints. Nice. Good round. Yeah, that's right. There's Gary getting himself on the wheel. It is Vietnam. So that's 2 Gary McKinney's on the wheel tonight. Nice work, Gary. That's why they wrote a book and shot a film about it, Felix. That's why it's such an amazing title. It's set at the start of the end of colonialism in Vietnam. The French are in charge, and it's breaking up. Michael Caine is not the American; he's British in the book. It's from a book by, in the film. It's from a book by Graham Greene, none of which I knew until I was writing that question today. So there you go. Actually made me want to watch it. I don't really like serious films often, but that looks all right. Yeah, Vietnam. Educated guess. Educated guess might have said seagulls as well, because they fuck everything up. 8s and 10s looks like a fairly easy going round. That's from the film. Mr. Kine. So Michelangelo, Ice Tea, Jellyfish, Italy, and the Quiet American. Right, it's time for the final round for tonight's scores for the main part of the quiz. There is 1 round left, and it's double or bust. Now, this is very exciting. If you don't understand, listen up. You get 4 points in this round for a correct answer, so that's double. Means you can get 20 points right in your face. If you go for them and you get them all right, you get 20 points because it's 4 points per correct answer. But the trouble is, if you go for an answer and get it wrong, then you get bust. You don't get any points for the whole round. You get 0 for the round if you get one wrong. To avoid getting bust, which is what that is, then you can leave blanks. You don't have to answer every question, right? So you decide which ones you're going to go for, okay, depending on how risky you're feeling. Not that easy. But Monsieur Durand, it just depends what you know, doesn't it? Okay. Yeah, that was the other way of working it out. Simon says there's no fish and chips near nuclear power stations, right? So therefore no seagulls. Must be jellyfish. Yeah, smart thinking. Smart thinking. Okay, here we go. Double or bust. So Martina Hingis was a tennis player, probably still is in some capacity, but you know, when she was top dog at the tennis, she represented Switzerland. But which country that no longer exists was her birthplace in 1980? She was not born in Switzerland. She was born somewhere else in 1980, and it's a country that no longer exists. So which country includes the birthplace of Martina Hingis, the tennis player? All right. Number 2 in the double or bust round, divorced musicians. Which, there's a mistake straight away. It should say which, not with. Which band from Detroit in the United States had 3 top 10 albums in the UK charts between 2003 and 2007, all of which were released after the band's only members, Jack and Meg White, had already been divorced from each other. So divorced couple released 3 albums and they all get top 10 in the UK charts, like the opposite of ABBA. ABBA had loads of hits, then got divorced. This band got divorced and then had lots of hits. What's the band? Jack White and Meg White from Detroit, USA. Number 3. Which Shakespeare play includes twins called Viola and Sebastian? They are separated in a shipwreck. Although all the pictures that I was looking at was them together, so I don't know. Maybe they get back together. But without knowing it, or something like that. Shakespeare. Not my speciality subject. What is the third letter of the Greek alphabet? That's question number 4. 1, 2, 3. Third letter of the Greek alphabet. All the letters in the Greek alphabet have names. What is the name of the third letter? That's question number 4. And the last question in the main quiz tonight is a year question, as it often is. Not always, but often is. So what year did this happen? Madonna got married for the first time, and Microsoft released Windows 1.0. You can get within 3 years of the correct answer to get the points. That's all you got to do. So if you're 3 years out, early or late, you still get the points. But if you're 4 years out, you get bust. So you decide now which ones you're going to go for. And I will replay the questions. And then I'll tell you the answers. And then I'll see your scores. I'll get you to upload your scores after this. So here they are one more time. Where was Martina Hingis born? It was a country. Looking for a country, and it's a country that does not exist anymore. Right, a couple of balls out already. What's the band? Jack White, Meg White. They got divorced and then had lots of hits in the 2000s. Viola and Sebastian, twins separated by shipwreck, which is the Shakespeare play here. What's the third letter of the Greek alphabet? And what year Madonna got married for the first time? She's been married a couple of times, a few times, 3 times, I think. Is that right? 3 times, maybe twice at least. And Microsoft released Windows 1.0. And the first proper version of Windows. So that's plus or minus 3 years. So there's a few balls out declarations. Ms. Millington, Ms. Duff. Not for Mr. Rennick today. Doesn't know the music one. Just going to go for 4. Okay. Mr. Doyle's going 4. Baxter's ready. Balls out for the Jobson. Ooh, to gold. Going for 3. Balls firmly in. Right, so there's a variety of bravery / recklessness. Phillips going for balls out as well. Missed that at the top there. Okay. Just before ready to rumble. Before I show you the answers, I'll remind you that I'm doing this for tips. I appreciate any tips from anyone that comes in of any amount. I'm trying to feed my family. I actually got food in the cupboard just now. But next week, who knows? So if you thought the quiz is worth a couple of quid tip, then I'd be delighted to get that from you. Thank you very much. If not, then thanks for playing anyway. You don't have to pay. But I would appreciate a like. If you haven't liked, if you haven't hit the like button down there, wherever it is, I think it's down that way, then please hit the like button, because that kind of helps. And even if you didn't share it earlier, share it. Share it out. Share the quiz. Tell people about the quiz. Thank you very much. Okay. I think we're ready. I think you're ready. I'm ready to show you the answers. You ready? Here they come. What's the worst thing that can happen? I'll tell you what's the worst thing that can happen. Bang. Balls on the table, then that happens. Thump. Not likey. Right, double or bust answers. Ready? Boom shakalaka. 4 points for a right answer, but if you go for one and you get bust, and you don't get it right, you get bust. 0 for the round. So here we go. Here we go. So place of birth, Martina Hingis, born in 1980 in the country that no longer exists, and that country was Czechoslovakia. It's now Czech Republic and Slovakia, of course. They got divorced. But Martina Hingis was born in 1980 in what was at that point, Czechoslovakia. In Košice in Czechoslovakia. Just looking that up. Come to divorced musicians. Divorced first, then had lots of hits. Opposite of ABBA, it's the White Stripes. Yes, Seven Nation Army and Ecky Thump, things like that. White Stripes. 4 points for White Stripes. Number 3, Viola and Sebastian. Separated in a shipwreck. 12th night is the right answer. Last bonus question tonight. Who's playing Viola in this picture? Famous actress. Who is playing the part of Viola here? This is the last trivia bonus to get on the wheel. There'll be other chances to get on the wheel after these answers. We'll do games for names, but this is the last sort of trivia one. First one is shout out the answer to this. So who's the woman in the middle with the blue jacket? Anne Hathaway is correct. It's Gary again. Gary's on fire tonight. Very good. Anne Hathaway. Quite sure what's going on in that picture, but looks like a whole lot of fun. Third letter of the Greek alphabet. Well, the alphabet is alpha, beta. It's the first 2 letters, vita, but the third letter is gamma. Gamma. Alpha, beta, gamma. I don't think it is Neil Diamond. I know what you're saying. It looks a wee bit like that, but not quite. Alpha, beta, gamma. It must be really reassuring to have a favourite Shakespeare play. I've got no idea about Shakespeare. They made us read it in school, and I was in the top English set, and I, good at English and stuff like that, but I just didn't get it. I couldn't understand a word. Didn't know what they were talking about. Have seen a couple of plays being performed and still didn't understand what the hell was going on anytime I saw one. So I've got some kind of mental block with that, And what year Madonna got married for the first time, which was Sean Penn, and Windows 1.0 came out, plus or minus 3 years. The correct answer is 1985. So you had to get between 82 and 88 to get the points. So there you go. That's the look. That's Windows in 1985. Absolutely mental. Sped's got a 3.5-inch floppy. 16 for the Heats of Mints in that last round. Went for Yugoslavia. I wondered if some people would do that. Quiz ballers, bad luck. Yeah, the countries that don't exist anymore, the top candidates for that would have been East Germany, Czechoslovakia, Yugoslavia. The rest of them were sort of more countries that became rather than disappeared. USSR could have been considered. 8 points went for safety first for Jan Durand. Hey, went for 571. Pleased with that, Miss Thompson. Nice work. 63, 54. Right, good stuff. Decent scores. I'm going to give you the link to upload your scores now. And I invite you to do that so I can make a nice league table like the Friday one that I showed you earlier. Nice. Let's just show you all the answers together, just in case you missed anything. 68, that's fantastic. Nice work, Pajero. 63 for Marion. Is that Marion and Lorna, or is it just Marion tonight? Jesus Worshippers, 43. 3 more points than last time. The way is up. I'm an actor, so I love Shakespeare. Quite right. I think it was harder tonight, Spedge. Just you. Well, it's a good score, Marion. 63 by yourself. Nice performance. I'm not particularly proud of not getting Shakespeare. I just don't get it. Like, It used to drive me nuts. I would read the thing in school, in class, and I'd be like, man, I understand about 30% of this, you know, like 30% of the words that are being written and that I'm reading. You know, the only way to understand it for me was to like keep stopping and going looking up the glossary, but that's not fun. That's no way to read anything. Needed a bit more guidance. Maybe the teacher wasn't that great. Nah, it's me, isn't it? It's my problem. If Lorna was here, she would have known the Shakespeare one. I know some things about the plays, you know, mainly by writing quiz questions about them. Yeah. Yeah, it's difficult rounds tonight. Yeah. Deflatine has been I'll send you a message, Lisa, but Deflatine has been declined. Right, yeah. Well, that's the thing, yeah. I'm sure it's great, you know. Like I was doing voice stuff, trying to get voices, and of course, you know, Brian Blessed and all that. And so I got a bit of Brian Blessed off of Henry V, and that looked good. That looked really good. Aye, but so is everything. There's loads of stuff that's about life that I can actually understand without having to go and look stuff up. That's the thing. I know that Shakespeare is good and it's universal themes and all that stuff. Nah, I just didn't need the Deflatine, that's all. Right, okay, let's play games for names. Get your scores uploaded, folks. I'll put that link in one more time to just... Philosophy I found a lot easier. I did a bit of philosophy at university first year, you know, basic stuff, but at least it was in English, you know. Same with Robert Burns. It's not just Shakespeare. Robert Burns, like most of the time, I'm like, I haven't got a clue what he's talking about. I'm just, I'm just a brute. Right, mystery. All right, let's do mystery bag. Let's start games for names. Right, it's 8:15, so we've got 15 minutes of the games for names, and then we'll spin the wheel. So we'll start off with mystery bag, seeing as it's here. In fact, there's a prize in here. When you work out what it says, it'll become a prize. You'll get your name on the wheel, and this will become a prize. So quite light tonight in the mystery bag. Ask me questions. You know how to play mystery bag, so just ask me questions that I can answer yes or no. I'm not sure if being from Warwickshire helped understand Shakespeare. I mean, like, I'm sure it's pretty foreign to... It's foreign because of the centuries, not because of the geography. Is it a feather? Nah, it's not that light. It's heavier than a feather. Can you spread it on toast? No. Dog toy? No. No, it's not Elf on DVD. It's not a DVD at all. Quill pen? No. That's a really good guess, but not right. Edible? No. Game of Skittles? No. From the bedroom? No. Can you wear it to a party? No. Lecky? What? Actual electricity? No. Jigsaw? No. Stationary? That's close. There's plastic involved. Is it edible? No. Well, I mean, you could eat it, but it's not the intended purpose. Pen is decent. Guess. Toy? No. Food? No. Hey, Shala koala. Is it used by one type of person, i.e. a woman or a man? No. You'd more see children using these. Is it round? There's round elements. It's a packet of things that are in some way round. That might be misleading. Is it bread, screws, underwear? Bread, screws, underwear. Bread, screws, underwear. What a trio. No, it's none of those things. I'm sure somebody's got this by now. There's so many guesses coming in. I'm just trying to catch up with them. Can you stick it up your nose? You can, but it's not advised. Can you feed it to ducks? Does it have holes? No. Dental floss. Pen. It's sort of pens, but I want more specific. Not peach, not fountain pen. It's not a set of pencils. Not crayons. We're getting really close now. Oh man. Wish there was a better way of managing how I see these. Ballpoint pen, pencils, rubber chicken, no crayons. Mirror, pencils, comb, felt tip, pens. We got there in the end. Nice one, Louisa. Now, don't start. I know that some of you probably said that, and you think I've gone to Louisa first ahead of you, but you were no. It's because I do them in the order they come in, right? So you're if you've said felt tip pens and you think you said it first, you didn't. Louisa said it first. So Louisa goes on the wheel, okay? Louisa's already on the wheel, but Louisa goes on the wheel for a second time. The wheel of names. Yes, I got it out. I was at a co-op earlier and selling pens. Look, arty crafty. 24 fiber tipped coloured pens. That's all right, isn't it? So that'll be one of the prizes tonight as well. Right. Are they fat or thin? I think they're quite thin. Probably crap, you know, for the price. Who knows? Yeah, sometimes you get cheap ones and they're great. Sometimes you get expensive one and they're actually a bit rubbish. But there we go. That's mystery bag. What we got next? Hangman. All right. Let's do a bit of Hangman. Let's get the Hangman on. Here we go. Oops. Can I ask? Are we meant to ask questions regarding the mystery bag or just guess? Yeah, you can. It's better if you ask questions. Spedge always good at asking questions. Actually, like, is it this or is it that? Is it from a roof? What you did was good. Good questions. That a specific type of person. Yeah, ask questions, but it's a bit late now because Louise has already got that. So, just get myself a bit of paper here. I'm about to show you a hangman puzzle. I'll get you to shout out some letters. It doesn't matter if you get the letters right or wrong. It just provides a stream of letters for me to give the letters in that order. But it's the first person who can get the actual answer who will get their name on the wheel next. So here we go. So let's have a look at tonight's hangman. 1991 film. Let's have a look. So Simon said G, Gary said K, and Y. Colin said E. Janet said S. Colin said A. Margaret Ann said S. Felix got a G. Spedge has got says swap for a bockerel. Take me home, Agadoo. No. Right, okay. I've got some letters. Let's try these. So G. There's no G. If it appears below the line, it's not in the solution. So K. No, there's no K. You know what? I think we might have a solution already. Let me. I'm not. I can't remember. Y is not right. E. Yeah, that's right. Oh, Cats has got it right. Look at that. With no letters on the board. Thelma and Louise. Absolutely brilliant. Thelma and Louise. Absolutely brilliant. Well done. Oh, Cats, which is Phil. Where's the last? There it is. Thelma and Louise. Brilliant. Oh, Cats gets his name on the wheel. Wow, that was a quick one. Got another one. Okay, I'll just put you on the wheel. Let's get the next problem on. Oh, no, it should have been Turner and Hooch, yeah. I'll do Turner and Hooch next time, right? Right, person. Famous person. That's it. Oofed. Says Big. Astonished by the speed. It was very good. He was thinking, what kind of thing? 1991 iconic film. Thelma and Louise. Very good. Right, here comes the new one. We got S, we got T, P, F. No, it's not. I don't think it's Ben Affleck. I don't think I would have thought of Ben Affleck or Dan Aykroyd. Let's have a look. So STPF. Let's see. S. No. T. No. P. No. F. No. I need some more letters, folks. I know you're doing your guesses. I genuinely can't remember who this is, so you might have guessed it right already. Let's just still get a few letters on. Because I make these up in advance, you know what I'm saying? Chris has given us an E. Shal has given us an A. So let's do those ones. A and E. Then we've got a D and a Z. There's D. No D. Is there a Z? No Z. Got a T-I-J-A. So T. Is there a T? Oh, we've had T already. I. No. J. No. A. We had A already. Oh, you know what? Someone's got it. I remember what it is now. That usually happens. It's Che Guevara. It's Che Guevara. And I think Louisa was first to the buzzer here. I'm going to check. It's your old pal, Mr. Revolution himself, Mr. Floppy Bunnet, Mr. Left Wing Poster. It's Che Guevara. Now, did anyone get that above when you were guessing names before? We had Ben Affleck, Dan Aykroyd, Uma Thurman, Tim Robbins, Don Johnson, Cat Stevens, Ian McKellen, Bob Holness. Bob Holness probably pretty closest to Che Guevara out of those names. Tom Selleck. Aye. Magnum PI, brackets, Revolution. Ben Stiller, no. So I'm pretty sure, I'm just checking down. Yeah, Louisa was first. Well done, Louisa. So I've lost count the number of times you're on the wheel tonight. It's at least 3. Maybe before. Very good. Right, it's 24 minutes past. You want to play? Because what do you want to do? Kazula Palooza or Where Am I? Oh, bad luck to Beeg, who was just a fraction of a second behind Louisa, and Chris M, also just behind. Aye, well, I kind of knew who you meant. I knew you didn't mean John Craven. Pet Shop Boys for the question, who included him in a song? I don't know what song you mean. I'm pretty sure that Che Guevara has been mentioned in more than one song. What Pet Shop Boys song is it? Spedge, let me ask. It's sort of half ringing a bell, but I can't think. He's meant to say kazoo. Gary says kazoo. More if you seem to be saying where am I? Anna's saying both. We've got time. Where am I? Where am I? I think left to my own devices, I probably would. There you are. I think Where Am I slightly more popular, so let's do Kazula Palooza. We've only got a couple of minutes left, so we'll do Kazula Palooza. You're going to hate it. Aye, aye, aye. Say Kazula Palooza. Right, so I'll get my drum machine on. Get my Kazula Palooza folder out on the iTunes so I know what the hell's going on. Right, here we go. Right, choose which one you want to hear. I'll play it on a kazoo and you've got to guess what it is. Oh no, I don't have a beats per minute for the 1991 dance pop crossover. I think it's a straight 120. What are you going to go for? Someone call out which one you want to hear. Just get tuned up while you're picking. Eurythmics, right? Okay. Let's see what Eurythmics song it is. Do I even have one? Oh yeah. Right, here we go. It's 99 beats per minute. Oh. Sorry, folks, just opening my drum machine is. I thought it was open, but it wasn't quite open. Right, 99. Cool. That's it. It's all right. That's the name of the song. Yay! It's all right. Baby's coming back. Well done, Anna. A few of you got Baby's Coming Back, so you kind of knew the tune, but you were the first one to get the correct. The title is It's All Right. I think that's the name of the song. So I'll put you on the wheel, and I'll put whoever said Baby's Coming Back first. So Anna Adams is on the wheel, and who was the first one to say Baby's Coming Back? I think it was Colin. Colin F. We're fantastic. Freewheeling. Vertical. Right, let's do another one. Got time for one more. It's 29 minutes past. So let's get rid of the Eurythmics. Right, what's the next one? Choose another one. Colin and Anna got on the wheel there. It's all right. Baby's coming back. I know, that was one of my best ever. I mean, I'm always completely amazing, but that was pretty strong. Motown, right? Okay. 1984 Motown, right? Let's have a look. See what song it is. See what the tempo is. Okay. Here's the tempo. Then. Yay! That's it. Nice one. Oh, you weren't first. It was Spedge got it first. I just called to say I love you. Stevie Wonder. Yes. So you know when I do a good one, when you get it straight away. No, Halloween. Easy song. I just go. I didn't even get to the chorus. Sorry, I just had to do that because you kind of denied me doing the chorus because you got it so quickly, you know. Nah, it should that because who's right on the business. Have you seen his wife? No one, neither's he. That's an old joke. Hey, look, it's the baker. The baker himself. All hail the baker. That's James Morrison. That's the baker. Everyone say hello to the baker. Baker, you've got a lot of fans. #1 baker in Edinburgh, and in fact, the world, James the Baker. Right. Who gives us, Listen, I must be doing that quite well because I can hear someone in the other room singing that, even though they can't hear the beats. Yeah, like right. It's time. It's time. It's time. It's time. It's time. It's time to get rid of this, and it's time to spin for prizes. Okay. So let's get the wheel on. By the way, who got that? Was it Spedge? I think it was. Get a wheel of names up. Let's get spinning for prizes. Hope you enjoyed Kazula Palooza. I did. Wow, look at all those names. Did I put you on? I don't think I put you on. No, I did. Right, you're fine. So there's the names. There you go. There's some Baker chat. James Morrison, Jim Morrison. Come on, baby, like my oven fat. Come on. Put James Baker on the wheel. Aye, all right, yeah. Well, James is the sort of guy who would refuse a prize because he's all about honour and good things. I'll put him on anyway. Be a proper title, James the Baker. Only took me 11 months to work out how to get on this technology. I'll never catch on. Well, the thing is, James, you are master of the technology that matters, which is an oven. Let's face it, folks. If one had to go tomorrow, the internet or ovens, get rid of the internet. Okay, I'm going to spin the wheel. What prizes have we got tonight? First prize tonight is a standard DP quiz prize, which is a simple matter of £100,000. It's a National Lottery scratch card. So I'm going to spin this right now. Listen out for the computer lady to call out the voice. Sometimes she gets it wrong. Sometimes she gets it spot on. Let's have a look who's coming up. Louisa, Derek, Anna, James, Janice, Louisa, Spage, Gary, Nick, Heeds Immense, Jock Mackey.
John Mackey.
It's Mr. Mackey. Well done. £100,000 coming your way, Jock. Brackets up to, you never know. This could be the one. So we take Jock off the wheel. Second prize tonight is the felt tip pens. That's Arty Crafty. That's the brand. I don't know if that means anything to you. Probably not, but all the colours there: blue, orange, yellow, green, all the colours. A couple of browns in there. Let's spin the wheel to find out who's getting that. Felt tip pens, ladies and gentlemen. Felt tips. The heart and soul of art. Colin, Derek, Gary, Louisa, O'Cats, Louisa, Anna Adams. Yeah!
Anna Adams.
Good one. Nice one, computer lady. Nicely pronounced. I'm sure I had another prize. What else was I going to give away? I've got a beer. Beer's coming up in just a second. I thought I had another prize. I'll just do Bawjaws again, right? So you know Bawjaws. Oops. Another one. Bawjaws, #1 Swearing Fridge Poetry. I'll give you a link to that later. It's fridge poetry, but rather rude and Scottish. Right? Wipe. Walloper. That's good. Falkirk. All the... Oh, aye, there we go. You see all the words. So let's spin for Bawjaws. Who's going to get it? Chris, Spedge, Gary, Nate, Immense. It's big.
Hides o' mince.
Hides o' mince. Come on, computer lady. That's terrible. Anna's pleased with the pens. The baker reckons he might have met Louisa last time Brass Monkey was open. Could be. That's Brass Monkey Drummond Street, folks. Greatest pub. Have you got Bawjaws before? Big. Let me know. Right, it's time for the beer. It's time for the beer. You've already got 2 sets of Bawjaws, right? I'll give you the beer, right? Make it a beer. Beer for Beeg. That's what we'll do. Beer. Beer. That's what you're going to get, okay? I'll spin one more time for Bawjaws, okay? Let's do it. I kind of thought that was the way that you had it. Colin, Derek, Louisa, O'Cats, Louisa, Colin F. Spedge, have you got a Bawjaws already? I've been giving away rather a lot.
Spedge.
Spedge, have you got a Bawjaws yet? Because if you have, I'll spin it again. You've had, but here, yes, I've had Bawjaws. Right. Take you off, spin again. I'm going to spin until somebody gets it that has not had the Bawjaws. And then I'm going to stop doing it for a while. Because you've all had the Bawjaws. Caroline, Colin, Derek. Hey, Derek. Have you had the Bawjaws?
Derek QOH.
Don't think it was me, James, says Louisa. But I've met you, working the chemist. Well, you didn't win the beer, Spedge. Oh, you played on your own. Well, you got a beer. You won the beer by yourself, so that's good. Already got Bawjaws as well, right? I've obviously given too many of these away. Let's spin one more time. Thanks, Derek. Derek, will send you a scratch card, all right? Janice Millington now. Has Janice had the Bawjaws?
Janice Millington.
That was expert pronunciation by Computer Lady. Janice, are you still here? And if so, have you already had the Bawjaws or not? And that'll be that, ladies and gentlemen. That's the quiz. We'll be back on Wednesday, where you will be able to... You think she's had it before? Oh, she said yay. Is that yay you've had it before, or yay you're delighted? Thanks. Yay and thanks. Reading between the lines, it sounds like she's accepting the Bawjaws. Right? So I'll be back on Wednesday, and of course Wednesday is under the the sponsorship of his lordship, the man o' breed, Mr. James Morrison, James the Baker, and he's given away 4 loaves of high quality bread to anyone in the Edinburgh area. Brackets, not Ratho. Good. Thanks, Janice. Janice is delighted. Good. Right. I think I've got your address, so I'll send you that. I think I've got everyone's address who's won. I think you're all previous winners, so no worries about that. So Mr. Mackey and Mr. Kilo both get a scratch card. Beak gets the beer. That's a good win. Anna gets the felt tip pens, and Janice gets the Bawjaws. Superb. Okay, right. Thanks for playing, everybody. Back on Wednesday with bread, 7 o'clock. Be back on Friday with the gin, which is Pickering's Gin. They're back for the next 4 weeks because they're having a sale. And I'm also going to do 9 o'clock on Friday, which will be a repeat of the 7 o'clock one. But it's just if you know anybody who can't do the 7 o'clock, because there's a few of those people, I'm just going to test, see how many there are. I'm going to do Friday at 9 o'clock. It's going to be a repeat of the 7 o'clock one, so it's not 2 different quizzes. So I only still have to write 1 quiz. But yeah, I should organise that via the Facebook page. Thank you very much, everybody. Thanks for saying nice things. Great to have the baker here, getting his fingers all over the tech. Thank you. Yeah, I'll see you on Wednesday. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, upload your scores if you haven't already. I'll give you the link for that one more time. And thanks to everyone who does donate and has donated. I really appreciate it. It's keeping me just about together. Or less. And if anyone's got, if you want to donate, the link is always in the description there, and I've just put it in the comments as well. A couple of quid, you know what I mean? Doesn't need to be much. Doesn't need to be much at all. So thank you very much. Thanks for coming. I'll take these off now. I don't need these anymore. Thanks very much. Good quiz tonight. Good fun. Nice to see some names not seen for a while. Shala. Can you post the payment link one more time? I just did, yeah. So it's just above there. Thanks, Robert. Thanks for asking. You enjoyed the Monday debut? Yeah. Yeah, all the days got slightly different vibes. I know that you normally do Friday, Anna, which tends to be a bit busier. Aye, first one virtual. Used to see Shala at the Brass Leith. Oh man, when are we going to get the pubs back? Hey? Geezer Boozer. Want a pub back. Want to go out and do the quiz. Patreon. I've kind of shelved that idea for the moment. Spedge, it's complicated, but thanks very much, Mr. Spedge. And that is pennies, in case people are thinking, all right, 200, well, I won't bother then. No, 200 pence. So thank you very much. Appreciate it. Yeah, I thought you did. Or I knew you were going there at some point. Dundee. Well, sorry about that. But then, at the moment, everywhere's the same, innit? Nowhere's open. You might as well be living in Dundee. Probably a good time to move to Dundee. Might as well live in Hawick. Might as well live in Forfar. You know what I mean? Right, anyway, I was going to cook. I better go. I said I was going to come off at 8:30 and cook, so I better do that right now. Thanks for coming, everybody, and I'll see you all later. Good night. God bless. Thanks for coming and doing the quiz. Bye.